In Module 2, we're going to take all of the learning that you have done in Module 1, all the exploring, and actually start to put some creation into this and just dive a little bit deeper. So you'll notice that Module 2 overview is very similar. It gives you a summary of what to expect from this next module, along with a to-do list of all the activities that we're going to look at together right now. The first thing we're going to do is just activate some prior knowledge. We're going to do that by using a Peridec. Peridec is basically a Google slide presentation that has questions embedded into it for you to answer and reflect with. So if you've never done a Peridec before, it's really easy. You're just going to click on the link here that says joinpd.com. And then whatever the code is that's listed here, which may be this one or another one at the time that you view this video, you're going to put in this code and it should open up the Peridec for you. So once you've done that, it will kind of guide you through the process. The entire Peridec should maybe take you 5 minutes to complete, if even that. So it's really just to kind of review, what do you know about making good instructional videos? And since we've been in a time where that's we've been really heavily doing that for our students, especially if you are a remote teacher, or if you remember way back in the spring when things kind of started taking off where we were doing some distance learning, then you already have a lot of prior knowledge about making instructional videos. So it's just kind of trying to activate some of that. After you get done with this little brief activity, the real meat and heart of this module is going to be our choice board activity. So like I said, all of the learning that you did in Module 1, you're now getting to actually use and practice by creating in WeVideo. So you have a choice board with 6 different options here, a podcast, and a video introduction, a screencast, a GIF, template, or a photo story. So as you kind of look at these different options, you're going to think about which ones do you think that you would be interested in learning how to do through this process. So let's say, for example, that you're interested in looking at how to learn to do a podcast. So you'll click on the activity number. It'll take you to some written directions and a video showing you how to do that. Then you're going to actually go into WeVideo and you're going to create this podcast using these tools along with all of the learning that you did in Module 1. So you'll go here to create, and then you'll come here to podcast. So after you've created that podcast, you're going to then take that and you're going to put it into a separate assignment for you to be able to turn in to me. So I would like to show you, after you have created, you're going to actually come down here to the bottom of this Canvas page, and you're going to open up the Google assignment. And this will be where you actually submit what you've created. So you're viewing this as the instructor, but for you, you'll see just your name with your individual copy of the activity. So once you do that, you'll click on your copy and open up the answer document. So you'll see this is where you get to show your videos. You'll notice that there are some directions that talk about how to upload the video and to make sure that the share settings are set up to where I'm able to view it from you once you submit it to me. But you'll go to the corresponding slide that matches the activity that you've completed. So you can see here that slide 4 is activity 1, which was the podcast. So then after I've set up my WeVideo and have my podcast and everything's all ready to go, I would take that and insert it into this slide. So then after I've completed 2 different types of activities, I would then make sure that both of them are submitted onto the slides that they correspond with here in the slideshow. And then I can delete out the extra slides that I did not use. So then once I'm done, I can simply close out my assignment, and it will take me back to my Canvas page. And again, in student view, you will see a submission button. So you'll just submit your assignment there in the Canvas, and that will allow me to be able to view your submissions. So again, make sure you're double checking your share settings that were listed in the second slide of your Google assignment. So that way I'm able to view those submissions. Once you've done this, then the module is complete.